Greetings, PS4 pilots, and welcome to the world of Titanfall 2. Thank you for joining our multiplayer tech test. We're asking everyone to help us stress test an early build of Titanfall 2 and our brand new networking backend to find all the issues before we launch on October 28th.
Yeah, fuck that.
Really exciting.
Alright guys, welcome back. So it's been a while, like 2 years probably, and I wanted to make a little change on the channel. I personally love getting things early. I don't know about you guys. So I've tried to make this channel now about early access. That's why the new title is Access instead of Alpha 6252. So I kind of hope you guys are on board. I kind of hope you guys would like to see this kind of content from me. Anyway, jumping in, so today we've got Titanfall 2, and kind of my review of the technical test. Looking at it, I had a ton of fun playing this game. I mean, I could play it for hours. I love games, so of course I can play it for hours. But very fast pace, just like Titanfall 1 was, and to make it more enjoyable, I'll probably get into that a little later, just some things that could change. But, of course, keep in mind, this is all a technical test, so we can look forward to some changes starting soon. When I first jumped into the game, one of the hardest things to really grasp was the movement. Playing on an Xbox 360 back when Titanfall 1 was originally a big thing, the movement was fast, yes, but it wasn't the same as playing it now, especially after being almost a year and a half since I played the game. This was what really took me away and really took some time to get used to, just because it was so fast and it felt very erratic. And they did say that they actually ended up slowing the player movement down from Titanfall 1. I just felt that this was so much different. I don't know, it's probably because I've been playing a lot of Rainbow Six Siege recently, probably one of my favorite games to play. 10 out of 10 recommend it. But this game in particular just felt so fast. Even compared to like Black Ops 3, which I've been playing a lot, it just felt fast. The movement, everything was very fast-paced, the gunplay, and so being boots on the ground took a lot more than some other games. Next that I want to kind of get into is the Titans, and at the end I'll talk about some things that they said they're going to change and stuff that has already changed since I made this video. Number one, the Titans. They're badass. They really are. There's no other way to put it. Frankly, looking at Titans from Titanfall 1 to Titanfall 2, there is a problem though, and that is that in Titanfall 2, they're easy. They're very, very easy. Pretty much all around. They're easy to hop into, they're easy to hop on, and they're very easy to kill, especially with the laser rifle, the anti-Titan laser weapon. The first day you play the game, it's easy, and Titans are just a tool, and they're so good. They're so good. The next day that I played, though, once everybody really had a handle on what was going on with all the anti-Titan weapons and how to take care of them and rodeoing Titans, everybody knew what was happening, and Titans just weren't as big of an issue as probably they should have been, given how massive and how powerful they really should be. So that was one gripe I really had with it. Another gripe that I really had was time to kill. It's fast. Like, it's really, really fast. There are very few games that are so fast-paced. I wish it slowed down a little bit. I don't want it to slow down too much because I understand that's what Titanfall is. It's a very fast-paced game. It's a very action-heavy, action-oriented game. But it was very, very fast. And if you're someone who likes a slower-paced game, this is not for you at all. Not even close. Like, the slowest pace you're going to get is a walking pace, and that's like a sprinting pace in many other games. It's enjoyable, though. it really is enjoyable. Even if you can just hop on the technical test for a little while just to see if you like it or not, I always recommend that, just because everybody's different. Everybody likes their game this way, their game that way. Everybody has their own preferences. Next, game modes are what I want to talk about. So we got to try out 3 game modes. Pilot versus Pilot, which I didn't want to try because why would you do that? It's Titanfall. You obviously want to play with Titans, don't you? If you're into team deathmatch and you're into just pilot on pilot combat, all guns, no Titans, nothing big having to worry about, no objectives, Pilot versus Pilot is for you. It's team deathmatch. There's no other way to put it. Once you go and you look at a game, there is Amped Hardpoint and there is Bounty Hunt. Amped Hardpoint is really fun. It's basically domination from many other games. However, you can double cap objectives, and that adds a whole new layer of how you really want to play the game out. Do you want to stay and double cap 1 or maybe 2 objectives and get a lot of points? Or do you want to try and hold all 3 objectives separately and get those and deny the enemy any points? It's really fun. It provides a cool way to play the game. And I enjoyed it. But one of the problems that I had when the game first came out, it has been fixed since, is that you couldn't get your Titan very easily. It took a lot of effort to get your Titan, because now it's no longer based on timer, it's based on kills or score. So that's a big difference from when everybody could have a Titan and you could have like 6 or 7 or 8 Titans on the battle at one time. Now you'll maybe see 4, possibly 5. I could get my Titan like twice. I think twice, 3 times was the max that I got it in one game. And that was during Bounty Hunt, where you can get gobs and gobs of points. So you can get them a lot, but you can get them a lot because they die so fast. So it's like, it's a trade-off. Some people who are newer to the game, they might have a problem. They might not be able to do as well. But then, like I mentioned before, there's Bounty Hunt mode. And that is where waves of AI are dropped in. You kill them, you get money, you can kill other players, steal half of their money, and you deposit it back at a bank at the end of the wave. That mode got very intense towards the end of the mode. Rather relaxed during the middle, but very intense at the end, just because that's when everybody realizes, oh shit, we're losing really bad. We should put our asses in gear, and we should start playing the objective more, or we should start taking points and taking money and getting raising the bank score for our team. So that added a lot of diversity to the game, and you can see one of the staples of Titanfall is still there, the epilogue, where you have to run, you have to get away. If you die, you're dead as fuck till the match ends. And I like that they kept that. That was a fun little thing from Titanfall 1, and I personally really enjoyed it. And I like seeing very intense action that goes down. If you want a review of everything that's in the game, that's solid in the game, all the pilot weapons, all the abilities that each one of your pilots can have, I recommend looking around online. You can find those. I won't go into detail with them here. I'm just going to basically give a quick walkthrough of my thoughts, and honestly, my thoughts are there are some changes that need to be made. There are, but this game was very enjoyable. I was able to play this game for about 6 hours straight when I first got it, but it had the problem that Titanfall 1 had, and that was after a while I didn't really want to go back to it. I don't know if that was just because it was a technical test and I knew I could just kind of go back willy-nilly, or if it was because of some other factor that I wasn't sure of. Of course, my opinion is not the end-all be-all. My very rambling and live opinion is not the end-all be-all. But I would really love to know what you guys thought of the game. If you played it, if you just watched videos and saw other people play it, What are your opinions on the game? Go ahead, leave them down in the comments below, and as always, thanks for watching, guys.